At any rate, the French have achieved the classical republic. Very nice indeed. Okay, this gives me a couple of other extra bits and pieces. I could get scientist points if I wanted to, but I don't think it's really going to do much for me. I think I definitely need the more production. Where's production, urban planning? Yeah, that'll be good. Builders is wonderful. Diplomatic League and charismatic leader are both exciting things for me, so I'm going to stick those two things in for now until I start building settlers. I think that's probably the best thing for me. 11 turns until a grove. Oh, that's painful. I'm just looking desperately for anything I could potentially chop, but chopping is just not worth it, really. That's the problem. Especially not because I've got quite a high preserve sort of area. I know I've got an industrial zone being popped here, but this is already a breathtaking tile. So that'll go -1 from the industrial zone and then +1 from a preserve. So I think that works out nicely, but yeah. Ugh, terrible stuff. Actually, to be fair, if I go and improve this fish tile and then get Auckland, that'd be a little bit more production. Washington. Oh, I think that should be Bandar Brunei. I don't know why it's called itself Washington there, but sure. That sounds awesome. My missionary is now ready to go, actually. Let's see if I can just spread it to Geneva and Bordeaux. That'll get me a little bit more science per turn. So, what I'm doing is I'm just building in a watermill, because building a watermill should rush engineering. Actually, construction, sorry. Currency is now just about done. I'll just switch to bronze working quickly. This is hopefully a good combination of stuff here. Yeah, sneaky snakes. That's got into the city-state. That's lovely. The scout is still exploring stuff. Okay, that holy site will give Bordeaux loads of amenities and housing, which will help it to grow. And I can get a shrine in there to give it a little bit more food to get that off the ground. So that should be lovely stuff. Okay, the grove is now being worked, which means, okay, wonderful. I think, yeah, construction's now done. Currency needs to get boosted. But if I now quickly build a lumber mill here, that's mass production done. The grove is now on 7 turns because Paris has now got 16 production. Good. Okay, this is slowly working out, actually. Yeah, Bordeaux, bam. Sneaky snakes. Wonderful. Okay, a little bit more science there, but not a huge amount. 2 envoys. Right, here we go. Nanda Dol is where I'm going to stick these ones, because that will be 1, 2, and then when this is finished, 3 districts at 2 culture apiece would give me 6 extra culture. I think that works delightfully for me, so we'll just quickly pop that one in. Lovely stuff. I'm on 11 culture already now. That's much better. But yeah, so far this is coming along nicely. Paris is going to just explode into glory in a bit, which is pretty cool. 6 population capital there. I mean, I think my city's still pretty good. Okay, it's fallen down to 3rd now, but population's still okay. At some point I'll switch over to Pingala in this city, and that'll be pretty good. But I mean, for now, Paris is doing all right, actually. I'm pretty pleased with how it's coming along. What I'm tempted to do, actually, is go and take out Vietnam's religion. Vietnam only have 1 city following their religion at the moment, and I could just knock it out immediately, and then I could put crusade on my religion later. And then France could attack Vietnam. No, that's quite exciting, really, isn't it? I'm tempted to do that. So I think I'm going to. Excitingly, Geneva has actually just picked up some tea, which means we have a spare copy now. People will actually buy it from us. Okay, Spain, this is an intriguing one. If they're going to offer me that much gold per turn, which works to be about 180, hopefully I can pick up maybe like 140 from them? 120. Yeah, that'll do. I'm going to take that up front because in a turn's time I can buy myself a shrine in Bordeaux, get myself another missionary, and then send 2 missionaries over to Vietnam in the attempt to knock their religion out pretty much immediately. There you go. There's the shrine with the gold, and here is the missionary. Okay, they're actually spreading their religion now. They've just picked up a 2nd city, but that's fine. That's fine. We have 5 charge missionaries, which should hopefully be able to knock out a huge amount of Vietnam's pressure immediately. Oh my goodness, they've got proper barb problems here. That is honestly quite funny. Oh yeah, look at these tiles. It's not even as good as it can be, but my capital already has now got some pretty decent growth on it. Nice. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's just pick up a builder and a trader in opposite order. Trader then builder. Then we can think about actually building a government plaza, getting some settlers out pretty quickly now. You know what, Vietnam? No. No, I'm just going to do this anyway. So I can already take the religion out of this city, which is nice, and spread my religion there. Okay, good. Already getting 4 science per turn from my religion, but that will only get bigger. Bordeaux, of course, in, I would say, about 5 turns? Yeah, 5 turns will be able to buy another 5 charge missionary. I should be able to just swamp out these religions early game, actually, if I'm quick enough. This is why I went for evangelists, Exodus evangelists. It's just worth it. Extra movement, extra charges, it's all great. Okay, there's another missionary. That is fine. Let's just quickly spread this one. So 2 of their cities now follow my religion. Excellent. Got engineering and currency ready to go. Let's just quickly get iron working. I don't actually think I've got any iron around me. Yeah, come on, Vector. This map was supposed to be fantastic, but there's no iron in sight. Okay, actually, there's a little bit of iron in neutral territory, but still. Yep, they have denounced me. But you know what? I've got a lovely little fortification city here. Bordeaux is going to be very tricky to kill. Actually, you know what? Just go for celestial navigation quickly. I'd quite like to build a harbour or two, methinks. Okay, Geneva could do with a trade route there. That's pretty cool. 6 gold per turn. That one. Auckland is a pretty good trade route as well, but I'm just going to actually throw some stuff towards Bordeaux. Put a road between Bordeaux and Paris. That'll help. Actually, very soon I'll be able to get temples involved. Oh, they're spreading their religion in a different direction. Oh, that's intriguing. That is really intriguing. I don't think they're going to be able to actually have enough missionaries to stop this if I knock this off their last city. Hang on, if I do this. Oh, this is close. This is close now. This is nice. Okay, 2 food, 1 production to Bordeaux. Currency boosted. Lovely stuff. Auckland wants a great admiral. Religious conversion for Bandar Brunel. Washington, as it's called itself. Great admiral. Send a trade route to Geneva. I mean, getting a great admiral is pretty tricky, to be fair. Yeah, I'd need quite a lot of gold to be able to do that. I mean, it might be worth rushing one through, but maybe not. Tell you what would be worth getting though is a great general. So I'm just going to do this quickly. Charismatic leader, builders, urban planning. That's fine. Nobody's actually getting encampments, which is nuts considering Vietnam's in the game. Oh, actually, of course. Do they actually get great general points? I don't know if they do, actually. I don't know if they do. Okay, this city also doesn't follow Catholicism. You know what? Vietnam's actually got a decent amount of cities here. Still only the 1 city, so next turn I can get another missionary and continue to rush them. Oh, Valletta. Valletta. Oh, I love Valletta so much. Valletta is just the best. Okay, you know what? I will actually do this. I'd love to be able to buy things with cities. Oh, no, actually, do we wait? Do I wait? Do I go for Taruga quickly just to get one more science in my capital? Is it worth it? Oh, no, hang on. Hold off, Ryan. Hold off. Yeah, worth holding off because I don't actually... I've got charismatic leader on at the moment. Okay, that's good. There's engineering. Bordeaux has walls up. That helps me just to feel a tad safer. I mean, I'm not talking a huge amount safer, but certainly a small amount safer. Okay. You know what? I should probably get some of these really shitey buildings in. Let's get a monument, granary, watermill in. Let's just do it. And then in this city as well, granary, monument, both needed as well. The government plaza is kind of an important deal here, but, you know, Paris just needs a bit more production. I could actually build the Mahabodhi Temple in Bordeaux, thinking about it, actually. I could build it... Oh, I could actually build it in Paris as well. Oh, now that's an intriguing prospect on both fronts. I do like the Mahabodhi Temple. Yeah, alright, let's focus. Let's focus in on getting that in Paris. I think actually that would be really worth it. That would be awesome. Yes, I'd lose one of these tiles here, but I think that would help. Or would it? Is it worth doing it in the capital? Or is it worth... I think it might be worth doing it in Bordeaux, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, let's switch that round again. You see, look, this is what you love about Ursa, Ryan. He switches and changes direction about 5 times a go. And this is what I'm talking about. Bam, lumber mill. Paris is now starting to really, really grow. Spain will actually finally buy my diplomatic favour. 14 gold per ton. You know what? I'm actually going to take that. That'll help me get my infrastructure into my empire. Okay, Vietnam have 1 more missionary. But I think they're starting to spread their religion up north, which would be a really, really cool thing for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, right, we've got their capital surrounded. I think I can probably knock their religion out of their capital next turn. Alright, let's give it a go. 1. We'll move my missionary around to here just so I've got good visibility. Bam. Okay. 4 era score. We've knocked their religion out of their city. That is exciting. Oh, I can imagine if I put Crusade on this now. That'd be so good. Okay, they are now fighting me to keep their religion out of their capital, but I think they're going to run out of charges before I do. I mean, the amount of grievances I'm making with them is just hilarious, but it's okay. Hang on. Not a majority religion. Oh, you know what? I might not actually be able to pull it off, so I just need 1 more missionary. Okay, how many turns have I got until a Dark Age? 3 turns. It will be a pretty atrocious Dark Age for me, this one, but it's okay. We don't mind that. Auckland. Yeah, you know what? I am just going to pick up Auckland now. Get those shallow tile productions in. That'll help Paris. Just a tiny bit. Just a slither. We've got a temple in Bordeaux as well now, which means I can get the Mahabodhi temple in on this tile. 28 turns to do that. Okay, we need to give this city as much going as we can. Is it worth getting a watermill here? That's only the 1 production. Whereas I could get a builder in and get loads more production. So let's just do that quickly. And in the meantime, we'll get the mine here. I know it's not the best thing because I need to get rid of it eventually, but it does boost apprenticeship, so that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Look, their religion has disappeared. My missionary couldn't finish the job off, but we will be able to do that pretty soon, hopefully. That's the sort of deal I like, Spain. Let's get some whales in. That actually makes Paris now happy. That's good. Apprenticeship and Dark Ages. Oh, this Dark Age is going to be horrible, but hopefully we can get into Heroic Age, actually. Exodius of the Evangelists will get me a bit more in the way of score, because I'm just still spreading my missionary. Oh, the movement's disappeared now. That extra movement is worth it. It's so good. So now that I've got apprenticeship, that means I can get men-at-arms. I could levy Geneva's army to do quite a lot of damage into Vietnam in theory. That would be pretty decent. I'd quite like to see where Niter was based, so let's just pick that up quickly. I'm building an aqueduct in Paris in order to rush that through. That should be nice. Military training here. I've got builders, I've got urban planning, I've got great general points. Great general is quite important, but I could get monasticism now, which would give me 17 science per turn. That's amazing. It's annoying because I was actually in the process of getting a great general, but I think just for the sake of that amount of extra science, I've got to do it. So let's just get that gone. Get that done. I'm also going to finally put Magnus with provision. There you go. It can now produce settlers. How much to buy a settler in? 440. It feels like a lot of gold, but sure. World Congress. Okay, I think Vietnam's got a lot of voting power. Nobody really likes me. So I'm going to say that I get more grievances. Just because. And then luxuries. I'm going to just say that we quite like jade. Jade, we've had a lot of. Spain's got jade. We might be able to force that through. No. Don't think that was going to happen either way. Vietnam and tobacco. Okay, no, tobacco is one we were using. That's really annoying. Okay, Paris is no longer ecstatic. Ugh, how annoying. No, I'm going to vote down on that religious emergency, but if it goes through, then that's, yeah, actually, wonderful. It did go through. So what does that mean? I get a member. Oh, so if I win, I get a burst of pressure in all nearby cities and 200 favour. Okay, you know what? That's not actually the worst thing for that emergency to go through. That's great, considering I'm actually now going to do that. Now, which city was it? In their capital. Okay, I need to do that. You can see I actually have the second best city in the world in the ancient era, on the classical era, sorry. So it was ancient, I was first. Oh no, now I was second. I'm falling. Everybody. Just going to switch over to Diplomatic League quickly. So I can get 2 envoys in a city-state of my choosing. I think it's got to be Valletta. I would love Valletta. Right, now this missionary is just about in place. Let's start to, here we go. Spread the religion back to this city. Lovely stuff. And then we're just going to pop up to this city as well and do the honours. Okay, Spain actually might be interfering here and spreading its own religion. That would not help with my emergency. I was kind of saving my faith up a little bit, but actually I might need to just get an apostle in and go deal with them directly. Oh no, seems like they might be sodding off. Okay, an extra governor title. Pingala, your time is here. I Actually, there's going to be a huge scientific boost once I stick him into Bordeaux properly. He wants to buy my favour, you know what, Boulevard or Spain. Yeah, Boulevard, I'll spread it around a little bit, actually. Stop anybody from going from, like, too much. Yes, you can buy my open borders for that, and you can buy my open borders for that. Lovely. You know what, just to be certain, I'm just going to pump another load of religion into this city. I think that should stop it, in theory, from flipping, but we'll keep an eye on that one. John Curtin, 87 science. Oh my goodness. Bloody Curtin. There's always a Curtin in the world, isn't there? He's so goddamn clever. Ugh. And the Aztecs. Alright. So this is basically the assortment we've got. Oh, the Aztecs and Australia right next to each other, actually. We can actually make friends with Spain. We can do it? Yes. Okay, Spain likes the fact that I don't like Vietnam, I think. It's my bond with them. Researcher. Bam. Oh my goodness, Spain will buy tea from me for 12 gold per turn. Oh yes. Thank you so much. In fact, actually, I've got all this diplomatic favour as well. Get rid of it. I don't want it, Australia. Let's just do that. Lovely. In fact, actually, we can probably make friends with Australia immediately off the bat. Yes, we can. Delegation. Lovely. 2 friends already. Aztecs are not going to be my friends, are they? Here we go. That's an era score because I've got a 4 production industrial zone now in my capital. Paris is still, you know, not particularly productive. It's only 27 production, which is a little bit of a shame considering how many sort of spaces I've got that could be improved. I've only got the 2 lumber mills here. Actually, I think a harbour would be a really, really handy thing in my capital here. How much for a workshop? 780. Okay, I think I might get a workshop into my capital. That free production would definitely help, and I do like the idea of going for Isidore. He's an amazing guy. But a harbour, I think, would help me just to make these tiles a little bit better and to actually give me a bit of a naval boost. The only thing I'm keeping an eye on is I would quite like to be able to build the mausoleum. So, yes, the adjacency here is really good, but I would quite like the mausoleum. It's just which city do I build it in is the thing. I can't really build it here. You know what? I don't think Paris is the city for it, so we're not going to do it in Paris. I'm just going to stick the harbour down here. That's fine. Let's get that done, and then I'm going to go for the ancestral hall. Oh, to get settlers. I quite like to start settle spamming, but it's whether or not I go for the warlord's throne or not. I don't want to be beholden to that. Let's go for ancestral hall. So harbour and then ancestral hall. Yeah, that's good. The Mahabodhi Temple. Oh, this is so good. Right, this is what we really, really wanted to do, actually. So not only does this give me a bit of extra faith, which is all good, and boost his buttress, but it gets me 2 apostles for 3, which means I can now evangelize my belief twice and pick up some cool stuff. Firstly, yes, Crusaders. Absolutely got to happen, seeing as I've already spread my religion through to Vietnam. I'm also going to go for Stupas. Now, this is a weird one, but that extra immunity means that if I combine River Goddess, which gives me 2 immunities, to the Stupa, which gives me 1 immunity, and then to my government, a Classical Republic, which gives me 1 immunity, it means all cities with a holy site on a river get 4 immunities immediately. It's just brilliant. I can't explain how brilliant it is, but there we go. Look, the Stupa now actually pushes my capital back into being happy. My first spy as well, because I just boosted castles. Okay, right. Let's just see what sort of spy this one would be. Quartermaster. If this spy is in home territory, all of my spies operate at +1 level. That's amazing. Fabricate scandal. Oh, fabricate scandal. Okay, I can use fabricate scandal basically to claim any city-state I want. I'm absolutely going to do that. That would be so much fun because I can send it to, say, I don't know, Mitla, for instance, and see if I can take it over, or Taruga, or however it may be. Oh, that'll be amazing. Oh yes, this city-state's in the game. There's some brilliant city-states in the game. You know what? Actually, I should probably focus on getting Kilwa. Kilwa would be an amazing pickup for me. So machinery. Actually, let's go for machinery and see if we can pick up Kilwa. What is my scout doing in the sea, and why is he being attacked by galleys? These are 2 very good questions. Right, what is the most important city-state for me? Now, Taruga would give me +5% science for each different improved strategic resource I have in a city. That's not very good for me. Growth rate is higher in cities with a campus. That could be quite useful. Or I could go for culture equal to 15% of the construction cost. I quite like that one, so it depends if I'm doing it in one that I'm actually competing with or not. Yeah, and Terra Mara, let's do that. Okay, Australia will give me some gold. That's good. That means I can actually get the workshop into my capital. Oh, I just need my capital to be a lot better than it is at the moment. Well, hey, I won the religious emergency as well, which means I have 200 diplomatic favour. Plus, there was a burst of my religion in all neighbouring cities. Okay, wonderful. That means I'm pretty secure in that area now. Lovely stuff. Okay, well, in that case, who wants a slice of diplomatic pie? Australia does. I mean, Vietnam really, really does, but Australia will give me what I need, so that's fine. I'm going to get civil prestige, an extra 1 immunity and 2 housing for all my cities with governors in them, which is pretty good. I've got two ranked governor in both cities now, actually, so that's 4 immunities and 4 immunities. Anyone else got any immunities that I could be buying from them? I really, really would like another one. No, I just need tobacco to come back into the game. That would be handy. Got a research alliance with Curtin and a military alliance with good old Philippe. Lovely stuff. How am I doing, actually? Now I've got two of those alliances in. Australia's on 25 techs. I'm on 22. God, I'm holding up in the pack. That is not bad at all. I like that. Yeah, Kilwa. Okay, now this just needs to be on the coast, so it could be on any coastal tile, really. If I go and move you down to, say, this tile down here, then I can chop it, get myself a little bit more rushed production, and then build it. Okay, 15 pot Paris now. That's pretty good. Quite like that one. A lot. Bordeaux is actually stalling in terms of its growth now, which is a little bit rubbish. Paris is still growing, though. That's good. Geneva, I'm just going to actually send a trade. Oh, now Nadal wants a trade route as well. Both are good, but I'm just going to quickly send one to Geneva. It's a bit of a wasted route, but it's the envoy I'm after. And here we go. Fabricate scandal. Nice. Okay, Bordeaux, you take that tile and go chip chop, like so. And then I can build the Kilwa on that tile. Oh no, it has to be on a coastal tile, does it? And it's a flat tile adjacent to the coast. Of course it is. Of course it is. That looked like it wasn't a flat tile, but it is a flat tile. There you go. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh well. 29 turns in order to get that one sorted. So actually Bordeaux, I'm going to treat it to a builder quickly. And then we can just sort of rush that through a little bit more. But if I can get the Kilwa, that would be amazing. Finally actually getting some settlers now as well. It's turn 116. But it's worth the wait, in my opinion. Especially now I've got Valletta. Now Valletta in means that I can start using my faith to buy city centre buildings like granaries, for instance. And medieval walls and stuff like that. Let's go for granaries. Paris is back to being the best city in the world, by the way. Bordeaux is actually the happiest city in the world. Oh, it's 7th best. I quite like that. Right, quickly, monarchy. Get into monarchy form. Hooray, we've got a good government now. Right, Republican legacy is just worth it, trust me. But we've got monasticism now, we've got Republican legacy. Okay, what other things would be worth getting? Retainers, an amenity for a garrisoned unit would be quite handy, actually. Anything else in here that would be worth it? For now, veterancy I'm going to get, just because I might be building that. Gothic architecture would help me build my wonder, but civil prestige and Republican legacy and retainers, the extra happiness I get from all of those, I think is definitely worth it more. Charismatic leader, I'm just going to put in as well. Lovely stuff. Okay, so I'm now getting loads of envoy points. That is a wonderful thing. I do, however, need to make sure that my units are actually garrisoned in my cities. Paris does not have a garrison. Can I get a warrior in just for cheap? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's good. That means that Paris will now have 4 immunities. Bordeaux's got 4 as well. This is when we're going to strike on Vietnam, by the way. Garde Imperiale. Oh, they're so good. They are so, so good. I'm getting printing at the moment, but then we'll sort of start to shoot down in that direction. Niter is definitely a needing here. I need some Niter. There's one down there, and one up there, actually, so I could go and settle up that direction. I might need to, actually, because if I don't have Niter, then I'm going to struggle. I would quite like it if melee units had a little bit more buff to them, and I'd quite like to have trade routes sent to me. So we'll just put in 3 votes and 3 votes and see what happens on that. Oh, that might have worked. Yes and yes. Wonderful. Okay, good. People might send trade routes to me now. Printing, I've got more diplomatic visibility just in case I hadn't had enough as it was. Now, let's just quickly have a quick look. Military science, it's siege tactics, and then military science. Okay, it feels like a bit of a beeline, but if I can get to these Garde Imperiales, I mean, Vietnam will just not be able to, it just won't be able to do anything. Oh, I finally got an ecstatic city as well. Oh yeah, perfect. So that's 20% of all resources. That's lovely. Just quickly buy that jungle. Nice. I'm just going to chop it and then put a mine on top of that just to rush this kill war a bit more. Okay, my city has 3 base strength. I may have neglected to buy anything that looks like a unit. Oh dear. Should we get a quadrireme quickly just to try and fight this thing off? I mean, oh no, he's just going to go around pillaging everything of mine, isn't it? Fine. What can we do quickly? Get a trebuchet with 45 bombard strength, a crossbow. Oh, this is annoying. This is very annoying. Let's get a boat. I'm just going to get a boat. I need to be able to continue building the kill war as soon as possible, really. Third city, finally on turn 124. It was a very slow settling game, this one, but, you know, it's worth it. Plus, I can just use my faith now, actually, to get in a bunch of useful stuff, like a watermill, a monument, a granary. So all of these things are quite exciting and useful for me. Now I'm going to put a holy site just on the river, just so that I can sort of nicely spread this stuff across. One more city now on this tile. Ruin. Lovely stuff. Now, unfortunately, Ruin is a little too far away to actually get a decent holy site, so that is not fantastic for it. But, I mean, I could just go immediately into trying to get the preserve in this city, which I think I'm going to do, actually. Why not? Let's just go immediately for this preserve. Okay, seafaring unit, this is all fantastic. I can start attacking this thing now. I'm just going to use my warrior as bait by sort of keeping him out there. That's all lovely. Quick, kill war. Finish off before it notices. Oh, Ha Long Bay was literally just here this whole time. That's intriguing. Oh, there's a lot more barbarians on the way. Okay, right, I might need to sort that out quickly. In the meantime, though, just a handy little salty salt over there. Nice. So Ruin has got 5 amenities, 5 amenities, 6 amenities, and 6 amenities. Okay, this is good. Paris is 6th best in the game. Dear oh dear. I guess it's because I've got no wonders in this city, technically. Heroic Age. Oh, this is where we start to absolutely roll. Okay, military science now is something that we are working on. Heroic Age. Beautiful stuff. Monumentality, we could pick that up actually and pick up more builders and things. Exodus of Evangelists, Hicksonk Dracones, Reform the Coinage, all of these things are actually really, really handy. It's basically which one do we not want. This is the state of the continent. You can see actually Oceania is most places, but Pangaea is over here. We could actually settle on a different continent in that direction. This Oceania, however, is pretty damn big. So Hicksonk Dracones might not actually give us as much as we were hoping for, but if I'm going to go and settle over here for the Niter, maybe it is worth it. So yeah, maybe it's worth going for that one. I think that's probably the one that's least exciting out of everything, though. So I think actually I might go these 3. Although it's no point really going for Monumentality and Exodius, because it's either one or the other, really. I'm not going to go for Exodius. We've done that before. Okay, we'll go Hicksonk, Monumentality, Reform the Coinage. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to regret that, but never mind. Chase sequence. Oh dear, I don't think my spy did very well there. Let's go 4 foot. Oh no, it did do it. Okay, wonderful. That's quite exciting. So nobody's suzerain of this city-state anymore, which means I can now come in and grab it. So that's giving me 2% culture for every great person I've ever earned. That's at the moment 2%, which is 1 culture per turn. So you know, that's exciting. Also now got a spare wildcard policy slot. Should we just go for settlers, just to rush those out of my capital? I quite like that as an idea. It's not bad. And there's the settler. Okay, I'm just going to go across to here because I can probably actually harvest that tile in order to jump on it a bit quicker. Let's quickly go for watermill and for granary. So remove the builder so it's not building anything. We'll harvest that, which means I can now go to a holy site and plop that down like so. Australia wants my spare luxuries for 22 gold per turn. Yep, that'll do. Spain wants 18 gold per 10 for that. That's lovely. And Australia will buy my horses as well. Goodness me, trading is easy with this mod, isn't it? Get those whales involved. Paris has suddenly lost loads of amenities. Hang on. Oh, this is why. I no longer have access to this stuff. Okay, that's fine. We'll just, you know, I think it's probably because city-states have just flipped or something. I don't know. Well, it's negligible gold for what it is, so I'm just going to quickly buy in some luxuries just to make sure. Yeah, look, Paris is +5 now. Good. It's worth it. Mittler, I think, is going to be my next target. So let's just quickly switch this one back. We'll go to Diplomatic League. We've got Settlers, Civil Prestige, Republican Legacy, Retainers. It's just, I'm just absolutely beelining for amenities this game, and it's working well for me, actually. Let's put 3 envoys into Mittler, which will give me 4. I think when my spy arrives, which it has, I'll send it to Mittler now. Let's just double check if it's got promotion. Yes, it does. Steel Technology, Recruit Partisans, Neutralize Governor, Breach Dam, or Polygraph. Okay, I think later on, this one's going to be very, very good at stealing technology. Let's do that. In the meantime, Bordeaux is doing everything it can to rush this wonder through. Let's just quickly do that. That's another 2 turns off it. Tasty stuff. Bordeaux is actually an amazing city for me here. Yeah, and off it goes. Right, off you go to Mittler. Go and fabricate another scandal for me, please. Thank you very much. And a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Davalex, The Broccoli, and Midnight Oil for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes, subscribes, and follows. Thank you very much.